Hey y'all, it's Susan with Susan's Country Living. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my kitchen today. Today we're going to be making some butter from raw milk. I have a friend that we source our raw milk from, and what I've done is I've skimmed off the cream. There was a little bit of cream this time of the year in the fall. It's not quite as much cream as in the spring, but I was able to get almost a quart of cream off 2 gallons of milk. So we're going to be making some butter today. I'm going to use my Ninja blender. You could use a food processor. You could use your KitchenAid mixer. There's lots of videos out there that shows you how to use all those different appliances, but I'm going to try mine with my Ninja blender today. So we're going to go ahead and pour our cream. I've had this setting out for about an hour to bring the temperature up a little bit so it will turn to butter much faster. Be sure to get it all out there. A little bit sticking, some thick. One of those gallons had been sitting for quite some time, so it was getting really thick, which is what you want. You want that heavy cream. You could do this with store-bought heavy cream. And we're going to put this on, and we're going to let it go on high. It's going to turn to whipped cream first, and then the butter's going to break and separate, and we'll have butter and buttermilk. So let's just let this go. So you can see how this is starting to turn. It's turned to whipped cream, and we're just gonna keep on going. Still on high. Okay, I think we're ready to strain the buttermilk off of it. Just gonna get myself a bowl. I've got a jar to put my buttermilk in. Your homemade butter is not going to last as long as your store-bought butter unless you culture it. This has not been cultured. So I'm going to end up freezing mine in smaller sections so that when I need it, I'll just take it out and thaw it out so that, the trouble you go to and the expense of your milk, you're not, losing your butter to spoilage. All right. So you can see the buttermilk right there. Strain some of this into here. There's our buttermilk. My husband's going to love that. And now we have our butter. There's our butter. And then we're going to put all these little chunks of butter out of here. And first I'm going to squeeze as much buttermilk out as I can. A lot of people use their hands to do this. I'm just going to use a spoon and see how it works. You can salt your butter if you like. You don't have to. See, there's still some buttermilk. We're gonna pour that up. So we're just squeezing this butter. And now we're going to get some water, and we're going to wash as much of the buttermilk out of it so that it will last longer. And you can already see it's turning cloudy. And we're just going to continue to squeeze and fold. That much. Sticks to the wood more than your hands, so I'm just going to use my hands. They're clean. I washed them really good, rinsed them really good. Okay, I'm going to pour off my water and get some more. You can see how cloudy it is. All right, and we're going to continue to rinse the butter. All right, so our water's clear now. The warmth from my hands was starting to kind of melt it a little bit, so decided to just get a spatula. There's a little bit more water that came out. I'm just using a fine sea salt. Just a little bit, and I'm going to do about half of this. And some plastic wrap. Do it kind of, like in a little log or a circle or disc. Kind of press it out a little bit. Just a little log. And, if we were having pancakes or waffles or something, that might be about the amount that we would use. So I'm just going to take a freezer bag, and we'll just pop a couple of these in the freezer. I think I'm going to keep this out for tonight, make some biscuits, and enjoy some of our fresh homemade butter from Raw Dairy. So it was really easy, and I hope that you'll take some time, either go get you some heavy cream from the store or find a source nearby for some local dairy, and enjoy knowing where your food comes from and being more sustainable. So I'm glad that you stopped by today. If you like what you see, give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Bye, y'all.